Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the Pittsburgh Panthers taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Pittsburgh's offense will start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll leave it with him. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Panthers are marching down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Snapped it in the shotgun. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. And the defense drags him down. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving. Gonna try to get it himself. Gotta protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Moves away as he feels pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going for it all. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They'll run it from the gun. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Sticks it in his belly. Running with power. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Notre Dame right back to the line. Off play action on first down. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the handoff. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The offense set for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to take off, and he'll be brought down. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. Still running at the 40. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by a field goal over Northwestern. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Dances away from the heat. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Got it in the middle, it's Pitts. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. He wants to throw. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They're facing a 3rd down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. dances away, trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air, scrambling away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Defensive coordinator told us this week they had to keep this guy from scrambling. Knowing it, doing it, two vastly different things.
It looks a whole lot easier when you diagram it up on the board, doesn't it, Reese? Then finally go out and have to execute. You try blitzing this guy, you try playing zones, you rush 4, you rush 3. It doesn't matter. If he breaks contain, he's gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot.
He's going up top. Got it inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Irish! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
For the offense.
Running it to the right. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out.
Got a lot of running room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They'll try the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Baylor is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was chanting "sick 'em" in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 14 to Texas A&M. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At the 43. 2nd down coming up.
He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The inside handoff. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Buying some time. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Movement here from the tight end. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Jordan. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! With that latest touchdown pass, it might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. At the 30. The 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Irish. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play.
Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun. Give on the inside. Pulled down for the tackle.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
Number 18, on to kick it away.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And this kick will be marked down just inside the 45-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Second down.
Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
For the offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pass hits, picked off. Takes it the other way. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Florida State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Leaves it with the running back. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Turns it on in midfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Panthers are rolling down the field. Red pass, it's complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It is perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A first down for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. 1st and 10. He's going to pass. The short hands, it's Wall. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to pass. It's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the beatdown has ensued. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. They'll give it to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
On the move. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
The give from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Give to the running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch, called for and made. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Trying to move them on the counter. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
Power football with the run. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Irish! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Looking to throw, it's Suggs. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got room at the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Mueller. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Using his feet to buy time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. First down for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might as well stick with him. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on 2nd down. Direct snap. Still on his feet at the 40. Hard-hitting tackle.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deeper in our coverage, and we're making you...
Fires one high and deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Dropping back, it sucks. Steps away to find some room. He'll try to do it himself.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football, you could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Flushed out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here, Lee.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip.
In the red zone.
The give to the back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? The give to the fullback.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.